Besides, in which it is specifically located in Ketere, about 20 minutes from the main town. Its development have always been constantly moving even up to this day. At a glance, Masjid Ayesha resembles a majestic European castle, making its architecture truly eye-catching to any visitors and locals. Aside from its main purpose for religious activities, it also serves as one of the most significant Islamic tourism assets. Besides the religious and tourism aspects, Kutlanas is also filled with various housing estates that are occupied by local residents in the state. A few of them are Taman Desa Petaling, Taman Atira, Taman Desa Satria, and many more. For this Quran Sunnah and built environment task, Taman Atira is chosen as the site for our research.
Basically, the basic needs of building a Madinah based on Allah's pleasure are already being explained at the beginning of the Al-Quran, which is Surah Al-Fatiha. It can be visualized in the term of a tree. Each part of the tree plays a crucial role in order to keep the tree stronger and healthier. There are three main parts of a tree, which are root, trunk, and branch. The root symbolizes Aqidah or faith, the trunk symbolizes Ibadah, and the branch symbolizes Akhlaq. The most vital part is the root, which is Aqidah, as it portrays the spiritual of Madinah itself, because if the root is weak, the others will also fall. Atira residential area has a good root, as they purposely built Masjid Ar-Rahman at the center of the residential area. The next one is trunk. Trunk is actually a symbolization of Ibadah, which consists material and physical. The environment at Atira residential area is very calm and away from the hustle-bustle of the city. For the branch, it symbolizes the akhlaq of the residents that conclude moral and value. From our perspective, Atira residential area also has a good akhlaq, as there are a lot of religious activities held by the Imam of Masjid Ar-Rahman.
There are three main principles in building a Madinah based on Al-Quran, which are the relationship between man and the creator, the relationship between man and environment, the relationship between man and man. The first one is the relationship between man and the creator. Based on our observation, Taman Pinggiran Atira fulfills the requirement needed in building Madinah because there is Masjid Ar-Rahman, which is located strategically at the center of the housing area. So the residents there can easily access the mosque for worshipping Allah. The facilities at the mosque are well prepared, especially is the sound system, because the whole residential area can hear azan and Islamic preaching clearly.
For the relationship between man and environment, the Atira's residential area has a very strategic garbage dump, whereby it is situated not at the main entrance of the residential area, but still can be reached by the residents, and it will be collected 3 times a week. Thus, it managed to keep the residential area clean and away from the unpleasant smell. The road is also well designed, as it can easily access to any of the residents there. The pavement is in good condition, and even if there is any damage, it will be fixed immediately. Since the pavement is equipped with traffic threshold, there are no marompet or any illegal street racing there. Verily, the housing area was a huge forest before the developer cleaned the forest area for the construction of a deliberate residential area. This situation happened in consequence of not applying Al-Quran in every aspect of our life. Ergo, it will lead to developing a human that lacks common sense and does not appreciate nature. They violated the needs of the relationship between humans and the environment in building an utopian Madinah based on Al-Quran. Mercifully, the residents took their own initiative to plant a lot of trees around their house, and even some of them have their own orchard to insulate the housing area from the scorching sun, and can also act as a landscape to make the housing area more lively.
The last one is the relationship between man and man. It includes privacy, security, the relationship between the neighbors, and others. From our own perspective, this neighboring satisfies all the aspects needed. Each of the houses has its own gate to keep their privacy and security since there are minority cases of robbery and drug addicts due to the abandoned houses. The crucial part is these gates are not a barrier for the residents to keep in touch and bond with each other, as they always attend usra or Islamic preaching at the mosque. The elders always lepak or meet at the Chaya warungs, which is situated almost at the center of the housing area, and it is only a stone throw away from Masjid Rahman. We can conclude that Taman Pinggiran Atira is following the basic needs in building a good Madinah, as stated in Quran, because it contains all the criteria of a Madinah according to the will of Allah. For example, this residential area is practicing all of the three relationships, which are relationship between man and creator, man and environment, and also man and man. The location of Masjid Ar-Rahman is one of the things we can prove that it is keeping the relation with creator, because it allows all of the residences to access masjid easily with a clean and calm environment. The peace ambient is due to the cleanliness and clears from the deafening atmosphere because of the good control of garbage and the prevention of noise disturbance. In the same way, it is evidence for Taman Pinggiran Atira to obey the relationship between the environment. Activities held at Masjid Ar-Rahman make the citizens keep in touch with each other, which shows the relationship among them. We are pretty sure that their attitude is very good, as they treated us very well. With the stronghold roots shown from the residents' attitude, the strength of the trunks shown by tranquil surrounding, and large branch shown by the activities held by Imam frequently, inshallah Taman Pinggiran Atira can start their journey to be a Madinah